Hello and welcome back to Biomutant, a Mercenary's Tale, or playthrough. We are continuing our journey. Let's climb this rope and go out into the world. I think we're gonna start experiencing some of the open world content, if I'm not mistaken. Now, in the previous...
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
And there we go. In the previous episode, we decided to pick the light path. So I think we have 2 points in light. And we also learned from the Elvis type whatever creature that we need to save the Tree of Life from World Eaters.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Thank you. Signpost.
Let's see.
There we go. Signposts are found in your location of interest all around the world. You'll unlock a signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. To open the map at any time, press the... I am playing with the Xbox controller on my PC. Okay, so there are a lot of things to do. It looks like if we follow these different branches, we can help defeat the different World Eaters. Let's keep going and see if it directs us in any particular direction. I actually don't know if these are the very end or if it goes further out, but we will find out. Seems like a large open world. Oh boy. Are we supposed to kill that thing? Because I'm not feeling confident.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Well, that's not very nice. I like how it introduces
Look,
them and...
a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
And we're narrated by David here.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholesome is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Psi points. Interact with captains and Psi shrines will award you Psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers that can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance. So that's interesting. Dark and light kind of impact abilities, which makes sense.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your
We'll help him out. We're on the light side.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
You You gain a side point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutation menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura or those without color. Alright.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Mopu far kobi Miami.
Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Miami.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Alright, we're gonna go to the right. It seems like right is like the light path.
Someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni.
So we'll do another playthrough and go dark side and see how that kind of impacts
will be
things.
waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright, quest tracking your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top menu above. You can change which quest you track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Okay. In the journal, you can find information on your quest as well as all previous tutorials and dialogue. Completed side. Tree of Life. Defeat World Eaters. Talk to the Jagni. Conquer the rival tribes. Okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
You just like reposition us? I think you did. Oh, there we go. We can now zoom. Alright. We're gonna go with the tunnel. And what is that thing? Can't tell. Are we on top of something? Ooh, there are bodies. They... World Eater strikes. Okay.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Okay, so that white thingy, I guess, is us. We'll go talk to the Myriad.
Chop it up.
I don't know who to shoot though. Are they all bad?
Got it. Pow! That's going to leave a mark. Cutting edge.
I do like the combos. Starting to learn them.
Sharp steel.
So we did not optimize our melee build at all. Okay, did we get everything? Maybe. Let's go see if we can help these guys out and unite the tribes.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Also, I'm kind of curious how old we are, because that tree of life seems to be super massive, and it seemed like we were kind of young when it started growing, but we'll see.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see.
Alright, we just marked our territory. Nice. I love it. Now we can fast
It's
travel
a
there.
beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanman. Geradna falo hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
A vigilante?
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Papa Moss.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
La fanen a ginkanman. Roplax.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
All right. Warning, sets the game's end goal to save the Tree of Life. Choosing Destiny for defeated rivals, Sifu's is limited to unite or subdue. So we're going to go with this path
He was
for our
hoping
mercenary.
you'd join them. You understand,
But we
that
might
there's
have
no
a
harm in
roguish
doing good to
commando in our
others.
next playthrough.
Can both.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes.
Can both. Hohohotinina. Kararam woof at a mat gain.
The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
Allied with Myriad.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
So it seems like for being kind of peaceful and uniting people, coercing the enemy doesn't seem that peaceful to me.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
I feel like that might be an
Tells you
oxymoron, but
not
we can
to be
try.
afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
Alright, so we now have an ally, which is fantastic. We've allied with the Myriad. And we're going to wage a gentle war. I'm still convinced that's not a thing, but we'll try to make it so. I do like the fact that... what's this? Alright, health regen. Thank you. Are there, like, shops and people? Let me see here. Okay, I want to make some progress and get into combat. I saw...
Hates that you're wasting your time trying to improve things. Better to wipe the slate clean. Wishes you goodbye.
Thank you. Alright, we'll get back to it. Pass through the cave. And we already marked our territory, so we should be good. If we interact with it, I think we can... Oh, that might have been a more efficient route to go, instead of running all the way back. But it says pass through the cave, so we will do that. Okay, we're just practicing our moves. That's our kind of signature light attack move. I think that's on the Xbox controller 5 X's in a row. Are we doing this right? I'm just gonna... Oh. We are not doing this right. I was going to the wrong... I thought we had another cave before. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I guess we have squirrel aspects that allow us to like drop from super high heights. I'll take it. Visit your childhood village. Oh boy. What is
Better
that?
beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Oh boy. Okay.
It's starting
Okay.
to
Oh, nope, we died. That was a mistake. Okay, so we have to be in range to shoot him, so that's something that we're going to want to think about when we have our gun. And then he has some basic attacks, which shouldn't be that difficult to handle. I'm going the wrong direction. We have it on hard, but it's honestly not that... No, okay, I'm all confused. I'm embarrassed. Like, we're on hard, but it's honestly not that hard. I just am not doing a good job. I tend to play turn-based tactical games in general, so this is a little bit out of my forte. But I'm gonna have fun with it.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Alright, so this guy seems to be... See, it wouldn't have been that hard if I just decided to stick with, range weapons. Although that's kind of, like, not the point of my character build. Oh boy.
Oh, that helps work the kinks out.
Yeah. This guy is like way easier to take out from range. Although we're gonna have to learn how to deal damage. At close range and just do a better job of dodging. Because that is kind of the point of our build. Ooh. I wonder if I can Alright, great. We leveled up. Let's go to character level. We're gonna do agility, and then we're gonna do vitality. I didn't do a good job optimizing my build. I am now kind of regretting my decision. So input sequence, right trigger, Y. So finish a range weapon chain by throwing both of your melee weapons. That seems pretty cool. And this kind of charges up our attack. So we're going to save for that. Perks. Ooh. So we're going to save blink. To use blink, press down the input you have. Use blaze. Press down the input you have. Bound to the ability. Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire behind you. Does it burn them? Create a shockwave. So yeah, we're gonna to use an ability. Press the button it's bound to while pressing and holding left trigger. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what left trigger did. Ooh, there are like a lot of other bodies here. Oh, we can open things. Skateboard, heck yes. Okay, that seems efficient. I like that.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
We're gonna mark our territory and we're gonna call this an episode. I'm trying to keep these to half an hour or less. We'll see if that works or not. I'm sure I'll get carried away in the future. And I have to figure out, we can zoom in a little bit here. We'll go to our village in the next episode, and then we're going to take out the Jagni fortress, assuming that we are high enough level. Our aura, we're 6 light. I want to look at, so real quick, upgrade. Oh, these are bio points we can use. And then biogenics. I might kind of hold off on biogenics. We'll see. That one doesn't really excite me. Launching something at people. To use, this will inflict a small humanoid enemy hit, while infected enemies will attack their allies instead of you. That actually seems pretty awesome, so I didn't really read that one. We're gonna go for it. And oh, okay, that's okay. Thanks so much for watching. I am actively trying to grow my channel, so if you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing and dropping this video and other videos you enjoy a thumbs up. Hope to see you in future episodes. Shadow Coast, out.